Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai, and today we're going to be going further on our Eminem journey. I've been listening to The Death of Slim Shady, and obviously we're kind of holding each other, crying together after we listen and watch the video for Temporary. I feel like Man, it's definitely a lot of feelings that we've gone through with this album. A lot of laughs, a lot of holy shit moments. But, I am continuing to see why Eminem is just such a goddamn legend. He is just doing it all. Everyone all around the world knows his name. And a lot of you guys really felt that I would appreciate the song Mockingbird after watching Temporary. So thank you so much for sending this my way. I am a big fan of Eminem. There's a lot I need to catch up on, but I never will say no to watching an Eminem video. So thank you so much for recommending me this. I don't have much to say. I know we've been a little heavy lately with these songs. We've been in our feels. So that being said, let's get started with today's video. Oh, hi,
Yeah,
Papa.
I know sometimes things may not always make sense to you right now. But hey, what daddy always tell you, straighten up, little soldier. Stiffen up that upper lip. What you
These
crying
keys
about?
in the back are just.
You got me. Haley, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh. I can see it in your eyes, deep inside you wanna cry, cause you're scared. I ain't there, daddy's with you in your prayers. No more crying, wipe them tears, daddy's here, no more nightmares. We gon' pull together through it, we gon' do it. Laney uncle's crazy, ain't he? Yeah, but he loves you, girl, and you better know it. We're all we got in this world, when it spins, when it swirls, when it whirls, when it twirls. Two little beautiful girls looking puzzled in a daze. I know it's confusing you. Daddy's always on the move, mama's always on the news. I try to keep you sheltered from it, but somehow it seems the harder that I try to do that, the more it backfires on me. All the things growing up as daddy that he had to see. Daddy don't want you to see, but you see just as much as he did. We did not plan it to be this way, your mother and me, but things have got so bad between us. I don't see us ever being together ever again, like we used to be when we was teenagers. But then of course everything always happens for a reason. I guess it was never meant to be, but it's just something we have no control over, and that's what destiny is. But no more worries, rest your head and go to sleep. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this'll all just be a dream. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that upper lip up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. It's funny, I remember.
Well, um, this definitely hits hard. I am a child of divorce, and I, definitely can relate to, his line where he's saying like he tried to basically hide all of the negative, the ugly, and it ends up being he's realizing like she sees just as much as he did, because as much as you try to hide that, kids, people think like, oh, their kids are not going to remember anything when, they're little sponges, and they absorb everything. They are very fully aware. They might not be fully developed yet, but that doesn't mean they are blind to what is happening around them. And that really just hits so fucking hard. You think about all of these now growing up, a lot of people around me, and we're talking about things that happen in our childhood, and it's a common thing, like, yeah, everything that happens when you're little can basically determine where you end up as an adult, and what kind of path your life takes. So obviously watching Temporary and seeing that Haley, despite all that she went through, despite the ups and downs, despite having to deal with her parents and their situations, Eminem himself dealing and overcoming with his addictions and his struggles, and she's thriving, she's married, she's going to be a mom, and it's just such a beautiful thing to see how that turned out for her. I'm already like wanting to cry just thinking about it. It could have been a very different path, but she had a solid foundation with her father, and he wasn't perfect, but who is? And we're all kind of figuring this shit out. If you're saying that you haven't figured out, you're a liar, because I'm 30, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing still, and you know what, that's also okay. This is some heavy shit here, and man, those keys are adding such a punch. You listen to keys and it just makes you feel like you just want to start crying. It just evokes so much emotion. Yeah, holy shit. Okay. Ha, let's continue before I talk your freaking ear off. No one wants to hear any of that. So anyway, let's
Know
continue.
why we feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. It's funny, I remember back one year when daddy had no money. Mommy wrapped the Christmas presents up and stuck them under the tree and said some of them were from me, cause daddy couldn't buy them. I'll never forget that Christmas. I sat up the whole night crying, cause daddy felt like a bum. See, daddy had a job, but his job was to keep the food on the table for you and mom. And at the time, every house that we lived in either kept getting broken into and robbed or shot up on the block. And your mom was saving money for you in a jar, trying to start a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad it broke your mama's heart. And it seemed like everything was just starting to fall apart. Mom and dad was arguing a lot, so mama moved back on the Chalmers in a flat 1-bedroom apartment, and dad moved back to the other side of 8 Mile on Novara. And that's when daddy went to California with his CD and met Dr. Dre and flew you and mama out to see me. But daddy had to work, you and mama had to leave me. Then you started seeing daddy on the TV, and mama didn't like it, and you and Laney were too young to understand it. Papa was a rolling stone, mama developed a habit, and it all happened too fast for either one of us to grab it. I'm just sorry you were there and had to witness it firsthand, cause all I ever wanted to do was just make you proud. Now I'm sitting in this empty house, just reminiscing, looking at your baby pictures. It just trips me out to see how much you both have grown. It's almost like your sisters now. Wow, I guess you pretty much are, and daddy's still here. Laney, I'm talking to you too. Daddy's still here. I like the sound of that chair. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Shh, mama's only gone for the moment. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that up, pull it up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, daddy's gonna buy you a Mockingbird. I'ma give you the world. I'ma buy a diamond ring for you. I'ma sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. And if that Mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'ma break that birdie's neck. I go back to the jeweler who sold it to you and make him meet every carat. Don't f with that.
Of course, in true Eminem fashion, he has to add a little bit of his signature fuck you personality. Goddamn. Yeah, that was a lot, but it's so it's like it makes me so sad. You watch Temporary and then you watch this. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I watched them in reverse because you're seeing him get all of the I guess the blessings that he was always praying for Haley to have this beautiful successful life and be this beautiful grown woman, find love and just be happy. And Hear a Mockingbird, it just feels like the fear, god like the fear of like not being able to do it, but like hoping that you get to the temporary endpoint. You know what I mean? It's like almost like a plea, like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for you. I promise you. I'm gonna buy you a Mockingbird. I'm gonna buy you a diamond ring. I'm gonna buy you the world. I'm gonna give you the world. Just wait it out. I know things are shitty right now. Just wait it out. I promise you. To his baby girl, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna pick myself up, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with this, but you're never gonna have to deal and live like this ever again. And watching that transition period and watching how that dream came true is such a fucking incredible, beautiful thing. It's like if I would have just seen this and never seen Temporary, I would have been bawling my eyes out. But now it's like tears of joy that it actually happened, and now he's gonna be a grandpa, and you're just it's crazy like him crying to her and feeling like the cries of desperation and frustration and like, man, am I ever going to be able to do this, come out of this? And then seeing him smile and now cry tears of joy at her wedding and cry tears of joy knowing he's going to be a grandpa is like, damn, like that's fucking heavy shit right there. And that really just like You just wanna, like, cry your eyes out out of just pure happiness that they're gonna be alright, that they made it, and, he's never gonna have to feel like that ever. Sorry, I hit the key and it started all over again. I'm all over the place right now, but, it's, like, good thing knowing that it's never going to be like that ever again, and, man, whew, yeah, I think we're all kind of like, "Fuck, I wonder how many people watch Temporary and then watch this one," and just, like, we're all in our feels right now. There's probably people in the comments like, "Who's here after Temporary?" And, like, let's form an emotional support group in the comments. Fuck, yeah, that was really I really needed that. It's almost like you get this, like, closure and you get the full spectrum of the story, and yeah, I'm a fucking mess. Anyways, I really, really enjoyed this as always. Go watch the original. If you haven't seen Temporary or haven't listened to The Death of Slim Shady, I don't know what you're doing here. Go over there and watch all of the music videos for that. Go listen to the audios, go support on Spotify, all that good stuff. I do have all of Eminem's information in my description box. Go show him some love. He is the legend. He is doing amazing things out there, and I love to see it. There's something you want to see, maybe something a little older that you think is missing. As always, please let me know in the comments below. I would absolutely love to continue checking this out with you guys. But I also do stream on Twitch. If you want to catch me on there, I would love to get to know you guys a little bit better. Be sure to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my, commentary, my reactions. Would love to have you along for this ride. But other than that, I'll see you tomorrow on the next reaction. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Remember, I love you so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.